Hello everybody, I'm /MVC. Welcome back to UnderRail. Well, here we are with our character, Slash. We are in the junkyard, about to do this, couple of quests. One of them is that we need to drop off some documents. I'm going to warn you that I had a look around the junkyard already because I had to offload my inventory. And I did some trading and came up with some cash, and so these zones are already revealed. Oh, wait a minute. A well-knit man steps in front of you, crossing his arms and spreading his legs slightly apart. Simultaneously, he addresses you with a light, raspy voice. Hold it right there, Jack. This alley is belong to us. You want to pass through, you gotta pay a one-time fee, Something tells me they don't care whether I'm from Southgate Station or not. What's the fee? It's 5 carons. I'll pay the 5 stitch. Apparently, I haven't been to this area yet. There's someone here named Teresa. Oh, here we go. Hey, look. Protectorate Soldier, Second Lieutenant Garon. Hey, why'd I have to pay to get into my own area? I probably didn't have to pay that. See what Teresa's selling first, and then we'll, She says, get lost. That wasn't very nice. Protectorate Soldier says, move along, please. Second Lieutenant Garon says, halt, citizen. This is a restricted area. What is this place? This is an UnderRail Protectorate outpost. It also houses the United Stations Embassy. What's the Protectorate? We are the most powerful military organization in UnderRail, and our primary objective is the preservation of humanity as a whole and the protection of the civilized world. Our jurisdiction extends to the whole of the United Stations, all BioCorp facilities and outposts, regardless of their location, and all vital UnderRail infrastructure. What are the United Stations? It's a confederacy of stations. Some ways north of here, it's the future of UnderRail, and we hope to integrate all the station states and other communities into it. Someday, even this place might be part of it. But for right now, you don't have jurisdiction over this place, right? The junkyard is not part of the Protectorate, no. But be advised that the embassy is sovereign territory of the Protectorate, and that I am allowed and required to act to prevent and or counteract any action that might endanger it or its staff, regardless of jurisdictional boundaries. Can I see the ambassador? Do you have business with the ambassador? Is he expecting you? Yes, he's expecting me. And you are? Slash of Southgate Station. He nods. We were expecting you. You may enter the embassy. He unlocks the gate behind him. Thank you. Let's see, we have camera technology and auto turret defenses. Halt! Before you can meet the ambassador, you must unready your weapon, grenades, and other dangerous devices and put them in your backpack. If you reach for any of these during your stay on the embassy grounds, you will be neutralized. When you enter the courtyard behind me, take the first double door on the right. The ambassador is expecting you. Do not interfere with any operations inside the base. Nice poster. We've got a interesting banner over here, too. Oh, that would be the wrong door. Keep your weapon out of reach while staying at the embassy. Agreed. There's a deputy. The young deputy politely addresses you. Go right in. The ambassador is ready to meet you. What can you tell me about the ambassador? Only the very best. Ambassador Athanas is one hard-working, intelligent man who is sincerely devoted to promoting and realizing the idea of unification here in South UnderRail. It is a slow and time-consuming process, but the United Stations are gaining more and more support, thankfully. Now, the door to the ambassador's office may be always open, but that doesn't mean he's not a busy man, especially now. Please keep that in mind when going to his office. Thank you. Thank you, I will. You enter the office to see a short, thin man already standing behind his desk to greet you, neatly dressed, neatly shaved, smooth-faced, and scar-free, and in possession of straight white teeth. This man is a northerner. He greets you with a polite voice. Welcome to the United Stations Embassy, Mr. Slash. We've been expecting you. Vera sent you these trading documents. Very good, very good. Usually I would allow this sort of information to be wired, but we have reason to believe that the network going through Junkyard may have been compromised. You never know who might be listening to and what they can do with even harmless trading agreement info. Harmless trading agreement info? I mean, I don't know. Insider trading? Just so you know, as a representative of Southgate Station, you are free to move around most of the embassy premises, and you can also use our elevator to the South Railroad outpost. It's out of order at the moment because of the earthquake, but we're working on fixing that. Who do you suspect has hacked into the Junkyard network? Well, we're not sure yet, but there's an ongoing investigation. Until further notice, I ask that any sensitive info coming from SGS and our other trading partners in the South be delivered physically. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of this soon, so that the communication can continue as before. South Railroad Outpost? That's the metro base right above us. We use an elevator here in the embassy to quickly access it. In fact, that's how we got to Junkyard in the first place, via railroad. Only later did we establish a waterways route after acquiring Port Zenith in Core City, as well as reaching a mutually acceptable agreement with the Black Eels. Can you tell me a bit about the United Stations? Well, of course. We're an ever-growing confederacy of stations. Our goal is to unite the remnants of humanity in order to ensure our survival and prosperity. United Stations are ruled by the Council of Five and guarded by the Protectorate. We bring peace, order, and law to the stations that we integrate in this union, but also allow for a degree of independence. The stations are still free to choose their own local governing body. Our member stations are the safest and most prosperous in the UnderRail. We haven't integrated any stations here in the South UnderRail, but we're hoping that will change soon. I have to go now. Take care, Mr. Slash. Feel free to come back any time if there's something you wish to discuss. I wonder where this elevator is. Don't cause any trouble. And there it is, the non-functioning elevator that I'm free to access. Thank you so much. Alright then, guess we're done here. Is that a door? No, it's a container with no door. Interesting. Alright, well, we have another mission ahead of us. Need to find a man named Grover. Somewhere. Interesting little tent city they've got here. This is a fixer. This doctor's suit is covered with dried blood and other foul stains, its smell matching its appearance. As you come near, he slowly turns to you, inspecting your body for wounds with wild eyes which seem as if they're about to pop out of their sockets. Contrary to his stare, his voice is slow and steady. Feeling pain? I can fix you. What's the deal with all these people outside the embassy? The United Stations are helping the junkyarders in need. They're giving out food and clothes. Food that certainly not bought their affection. Quite cheap, though. Oh, wait, it did. I'm sorry. That certainly bought their affection. Quite cheap, though, but them folks got next to nothing, so it makes sense. You don't like the United Stations? Never said that. I also benefit from their generosity, but what I said is true. Them guys ain't stupid. They ain't. Can I ask you a few questions about Junkyard? No. Why not? I know where it's headed. I just wanted to purchase some medical supplies. What has he got? Blueprints for stuff. Chemical ammo blueprint. Gas grenade, incendiary grenade, incendiary grenade. Wait, what? Ooh. Value 1150. Okay. Do I need health hypos? No, I've got health hypos and band-aids. Okay. No, we're good. Oh, he's got Molotov cocktails, like 6 of them. How much are they? $3.45 each. That's cool. I could use some of those. For 58 Carons, I'll take them. Thank you so much. Doctor? I wonder why the doctor is selling that, huh? Got some fishermen out here. Old geezer. You come upon an old fisherman wearing an old jacket and rubber boots. This simply clothed man watches his rod with great focus and pays no attention to you. Hi there. The man silences you with a swift gesture of his hand, for his prey is about to bite. The float disappears under the surface and the rod bends downward. The fisherman grasps it tightly, yanking the rod as if he was expecting to pull a sunken ferry out of the depths. Soon enough, a small light bluish eel flies through the air and ends its journey in the man's raw-boned hand. Disappointed, he unhooks the fish with a single motion and gently releases it back into the water, in which it happily disappears. One of the two men standing nearby begins laughing but immediately stopped before his and the old fisherman's stares meet, instead shifting his view to his own rather steady float. The old geezer then resets the rod, and his few steps back and forth reveal a limp in his left leg. Then he turns to you. Who the hell are you? Hi there. Can I ask you a few questions? Didn't catch that. Could you speak up? I said, "Hi there, could I ask you a couple of questions?"
What the hell, son? You don't have to wreck my ears. What questions?
About you.
I don't know you. Unless you a lost son of mine. I ain't. Well, if you were, I especially wouldn't want to talk to you then. Are you a spawn of me own?
No.
Oh, great. I hate kids.
What about junkyard then?
Go annoy someone else with that. I ain't a junkyard guide. Besides, you wouldn't want to ask the wrong people some of the questions you might have in the bag, son.
How about fishing then?
He takes a look at his motionless float. Water isn't good right now. I suppose I could spare a few moments.
Very good. I'm Slash, by the way.
Geezer Ford. That's what the folks around here call me. But for you, it's Mr. Ford.
Got it, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, go ahead now. Ask your questions.
Where'd you get that limp?
That ain't a fishing-related question.
It is if you got it while you were fishing.
He pauses. Gotcha, but it ain't due to no fishing. My one leg is shorter. I was born that way. There you go, son. You got that one.
So how's the water here? In general, I mean.
Well, it might seem stupid to someone looking from afar. Like, what in the hell's goddamn railroad are those slackers doing by the muddy puddle? But listen, there's an underwater tunnel connecting to a whole system of caves, which are full of them eels.
He looks toward the tent and points to the man standing by the barrel.
See that ugly yo-yo there? His name's Hopper Jim, Quaker at heart. Centipedes, spiders, and all kind of bugs scare the living ooze out of him. But man, he can fish like the spawn of a siphoner. He's caught a 50-kilo eel right here.
Go on.
No, it wasn't a regular old blue eel. It was a red behemoth with a yellow stripe on its side. I'd never seen anything like it before. Now that's a catch. And I, being the best fisherman in the whole UnderRail, South UnderRail definitely, ain't gonna let someone like Hopper Jim outdo me.
What happened to the red eel?
He leans forward, mouth open. What'd you say?
I said, what happened to the red eel Hopper Jim caught?
He sold it to one of them northerner wimps. United Stations feller. He weighed less than that eel. I don't know how much he got for it. The bastard wouldn't tell. I think it'd be hanging on some wall now, far as I heard.
You think you're the best fisherman in UnderRail? You?
Yeah.
He squints at you with one of his eyes while the other one sharpens up.
Something bothering you, son?
Ha! I'm pretty sure there are better fishermen out there than you, old man.
Pretty sure. My wrinkly old butt. You hopper son of a rail. What do you know, huh? 'Cause you sure sound like you think you're some kind of big shot. Yeah, talking to me, Geezer Ford, like that. You don't. You don't think you're better than me, huh?
Maybe I am.
Oh, so you think you're better than me? All right. Prove it. Prove it, son.
How do you want me to prove it?
He turns silent as his mind retreats to envision an appropriate challenge. Eventually, it emerges with one. I bet you couldn't even do the Southern Tour.
What's the Southern Tour?
He explodes with laughter. Its echo so loud you feel it manages to reach every ear in Junkyard. You ain't nothing if you've never done a Southern Tour, son. A Southern Tour is when you fish for one of each kind in South UnderRail. Now, we ain't talking about one-of-a-kind stuff like them red eels and stuff, but the more common species. That don't mean it gonna be easy. Now, I ain't gonna ask of you to catch exactly every kind of fish there is. That'd take too long. I ain't gonna wait a year for a sorry excuse for a fisherman such as yourself to fish 'em all out. I bet you couldn't bring me one of each of these. Pinnipus, slackjaw, mini-head, black dragon, phantom jelly, ghostface, anglerfish, demon squid, shrimp, walking fish. If you are good enough to do that, if you're even a remotely decent fisherman, then I'm going to reveal one of my fishing tricks. One I've never told anyone. Anyone. That's a lot to catch. That's nothing, son. Not for a big shot like you. I bet you I can catch 'em all. Then do it. Then do it. But if you lose, you're going to have to go around Junkyard and say, Mr. Ford is the best fisherman in the whole South UnderRail, while I blow up harder than 2 pufferfishes mating. Deal. Deal. Now you better hurry up unless you want me to die of old age. Go. Goodbye, Mr. Ford.
I got a quest. Prove to Geezer Ford that you're a capable fisherman. He wants you to bring him one of each of the following, and that is, indeed, the quest. I'll stop you. Oh, Hopper Jim's not talking. Interesting little back alley here. Lockpicking 50. Ah. It appears 45 is my limit. I wonder what this place is, huh? Hey, that door is open. What's up, you thugs? Junkyard commoner. Psst. Hey, Jack. I hear there's someone at the bar wanting to talk with you. Where did you hear this? How do you know who I am? Just saying what I heard is all. You want to know more, you gotta go speak with this guy. I guess I'll go and have a talk with this person. Oh, you know, Grover is north of the bar, they said. Lockpicking 85. Well, that's never gonna happen. It's weird that I can pick it and it's not forbidden, though. Okay, there's the bar. Okay, I've been here because I did some trading in between episodes. That one's not forbidden either. Lockpicking 20. I don't know if I'd want to get seen picking it though. And there is Grover. The man greets you with a face as expressive as a rock wall. He glances at you and then speaks. I ain't in the mood to chat. I'm here for Dockmaster's money, Grover, so pony up. His expression remains unchanged. Look, I told Silas already. I don't have any money right now. I'll pay him back as soon as I can. And when's that? I don't know. Soon, I think. That's not good enough, Grover. He stares at you. After a few seconds, his expression slowly begins to break. I'll have it real soon, I promise. I promise. You better have it the next time I drop by. He says, I will. Go see what the man at the bar wanted. this guy? The man wheezes heavily through the mask, his eyes drowsy. He's resting one of his arms on the counter while occasionally breaking off pieces of bread from his plate with the other and putting them in various pockets of his overcoat. The air here is corrupt in more ways than one. You are Slash of the Southgate Station. Is this correct? It is correct. I'm Abram, and I have a business proposition for you. My sources tell me you've recently visited the embassy of our Union friends. I wish to purchase more information that you might have acquired during this visit. This information does not pertain to the purpose of your visit, so this talk will not challenge your loyalty to your own station, if you foster any. Are you interested? How much will you pay me? That depends on the quality of the information you provide. Alright, agreed. Ask your questions. How many men are guarding the entrance to the embassy courtyard once you get past the gate? It says perception here. One and one in an adjacent room, is that correct? Once you got through the gate, was there one in an adjacent room? Yeah, that's correct, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Were you allowed to enter the courtyard? Yes. How many guards did you see there? Like there were guys walking around. I'd say a couple of them. Were there any guards in the embassy offices? Yeah, at least one. Did you see or hear any dogs anywhere on the embassy ground? No, I saw no dogs. Any turrets? Wait, this has 2 at the entrance? I thought there was only 1. There was 2? I thought there was 1, and I've got none and 2. I'll do this. Just one more question. Are you allowed to go back to the embassy? Yes. That is all I needed to know. Kareem will give you your money. There is also a way for you to earn more if you're interested. Come to me again and we can talk further. I'm going to talk to Kareem. A large man with a scruffy brush of a beard stands in the corner smelling of foul food and booze. He speaks in a deep, rumbling voice, and you can't quite tell if he's in a bad mood or just bored. I got something for you, Jack. He reaches under the counter and produces a pouch of Stygian coins. This can buy you a couple of eel sandwiches. Let's see what I can spend this money on. Yeah, he gave me did he give me 200 stitch? Ooh, that was pretty good. Looks like, what's an eel sandwich look like here? Burrower burger, cave hopper steak. I haven't really gotten into the food angle of things. But junkyard surprise. There's no telling what this might do to your guts. Consuming food will remove the effects of previous meals. That's a very expensive meal too, right? 920? Wow. Fried siphoner tongue. Increases healing effectiveness by 15%. Wow, that's cool. How long does it last? Cannot be used in combat. You just eat it and then later when you heal, you're good? Huh. Okay. Mushroom brew. Increase strength by 1. Reduce mechanical damage taken. Reduce perception and dexterity by 2. Psionic skills will be reduced by 20. Wow. Rathound barbecue increases strength by 1. Root soda increases initiative by 5. That's cool. Stuffed bat increases detection by 15%. Yeah, we ought to get into the food game, huh? He'll buy foodstuffs too. Hey, I've got an eel sandwich. Where'd that come from? Increase dexterity by 1. I'll just eat it later. Okay, we delivered the documents. We're still looking for the drill. We talked to Grover. We need to go back and talk to him again. We can try fishing. Alright, let's go see if Grover got the money yet. You again?
Got the money yet?
No, not yet. Sorry.
You are out of time, Grover. Make with the cash, or I'll pry it from your cold, dead hands.
But I told you already, I don't have any money.
It's curtains for you, then. Attack.
Alright.
Let's kick his ass. You debt-skipping whatchama?
Wait, please. I wish I could do that in the middle of combat. At this point, his expression completely shatters. Wait, don't kill me. I ain't got the coins, but you can. I can help you get them. More than I owe, I swear. It'll be worth your while, I promise.
Speak quickly.
Triasa. Everyone thinks she's poor, but that's not true. She's got this energy core device with her, she showed me once. It's got to be worth at least a couple hundred carons.
Really?
I don't know why she keeps it instead of selling it. She's completely derailed, you know, like one of them lunatics. Yeah. He smiles, but the smile quickly dies down. I can lure her to the back alley behind my house. Then you can come and snatch it. That'd repay my debts, right?
That's not a bad idea, actually. If the core is worth enough money, you're off the hook.
He breathes a huge sigh of relief, and an inescapable smile resurfaces on his face. Oh, thank you. I'll go find her right now. Come meet us in the back alley behind my house soon. Meanwhile, he's got a Protectorate propaganda oddity on the shelf. I assume this is the alley? Was that passageway there before? Okay, there's Triasa and Grover. Who should I speak with? He says, snooping's bad for your health, Jack. Grover says, hey, this is my friend Triasa I was telling you about. The woman frowns at your presence.
Grover, what's the deal here? Who's this guy?
All right, Triasa, give me the money, energy core, and you can just walk away.
Grover, you slimy good-for-nothing. You'll pay for this.
No way. We gotta do her in or the scrappers will come after us. She's their client. You should have said that so much earlier, Grover. Sorry, Triasa. I guess you can't walk away after all. I hate to do that, but... yeah. Maybe I shouldn't use a gun, though? I don't know. That could draw guards. Oh, I may have screwed up.
And if she kills Grover, I do not care. Really. And she might. Just fight. Oh, he got her. There it is, a plasma core with a value of 2,430. Good work, man. We're done now, yeah? Well, I gotta go sell that core, or I can just collect his head, right? And that wouldn't be very... I mean, it was bad enough to do her in. That was... that was immoral. That was immoral. She had nothing to do with this. I'm a criminal now. Here's how I see it. He didn't pony up. He did one last crime before he failed to collect. I mean, he should have picked up that energy core. That's what I'm trying to say. He should have picked up that energy core, because letting me do it, that just means it's my energy core, man. No, not quite. There's still something I need to collect. Your head. No! Oh, wait, no! There it is. Grover's head. Gosh, I hope there's not going to be a murder investigation. Better see if there were any witnesses. Alright, this is the area where we picked up the quest, and... Dogmaster Silas says, yeah, about that Grover guy. Did you handle the situation? That poor sap couldn't pay up. Give him Grover's head. So, he really was telling the truth about being broke. Regretful, but you did what had to be done. Good job. So, what's the other thing you want done? Go talk to Captain Broderick there at the wharf. He was transporting some cargo for us when the earthquake started, and a big wave knocked some of it off the boat. He thinks he knows where it might have washed up, though. He'll ferry you over there to look for it. Why doesn't he look for it for himself? No clue. Some nonsense about the island being cursed. You know how superstitious sailors can be. Alright, I'll do it. Excellent. Talk to Broderick when you're good to go. Yeah. What is it? I'm here to help you recover that lost cargo. So, Silas found someone derailed enough after all. Look, I'll take you there, but I ain't stepping further than the shore. I'm no Quaker, but that place gives me the creeps. What's so scary about that place?
Well, I ain't of the superstitious kind. I mostly dismiss the derailed sailor tales on account of them being products of eating too many mushroom cupcakes, if you know what I mean. But this one I know to be true from my personal experience. You see, there's something wrong on the Silent Isle. I don't know if it's haunted or what, but I can tell you there's something strange going on there.
Like what?
Alright, listen here. This one time, I was sailing back from Core City when I started having problems with the engine's power converter. To fix it, I had to turn off the main engine, and I didn't want to do that in the middle of the river because the current was strong, and I knew there were some stalagmites around I could crash into. So I anchored at this nearby place the sailors call Silent Isle. I heard tales of it being cursed and how anyone who spends too much time there is never seen again, and such nonsense. But that didn't scare me. The only thing I cared about is whether there were pirates there, and as far as I could tell, there weren't any. I turned off the engine and main lights because I didn't want to be seen, and I also didn't want them to drain the battery before I could finish the repairs. So I was working there in silence with just a flashlight on so I could see what I was doing. It took me hours to fix the converter, but I managed to do it. I powered up the engine and started to retract the anchor. And I switched on the main lights. That's when I saw it, or should I say him. I saw me, standing there on the shore, looking back at myself. It's not that I saw a guy that looked a lot like me, or even that I saw a guy that looked exactly like me. He was wearing the exact same clothes I was, with exactly the same stains and tears that my clothes had. It was like I was looking into a mirror, except his pose was different. And you know what the weirdest thing was? For a few brief moments, I couldn't really tell which one of us was real. That was the creepiest feeling I ever had in my life. I didn't know what to do. I just stood there staring at him and listening to the anchor pulling up. And as soon as the anchor was up, I pushed the throttle and raced out of there. And nowadays I just steer clear of that island altogether. Damn. Listening to that gave me the heebie-jeebies. He nods. Yeah. So you're sure you want to go there after all? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Jump aboard. All right, do I have a light source in myself? I wonder. I used to have a lamp, but maybe I put it away. Yeah, I thought I had a lamp. Huh. Well, it doesn't matter. He said the dark, right? Something about the dark. Whoops. By the way, I thought I had a spray shot here. Yeah. Burst. Well, that's the alpha variety of rat hound. 3 of them, 4 of them. Ooh. That's a lot of them. Let's burst on this guy. That wasn't a burst. There we go. That was ineffectual, to say the least. Oh! Oh, I forgot to heal from the last combat. Oops.
Oh my. Not good? Let's heal. You can pop a flare. I wonder if this guy will help me. Let's run to here. Ow. Dude. You're gonna get eaten here. Or one of us. Yeah! Ooh. Dude's got some damage in that thing. Oh, yeah. Cool. Let's go ahead and look at our status effects. I'm bleeding, and I've got a strange feeling. You feel the darkness clasp around you and an ominous presence in the back of your mind. Okay. Yeah, I do. I do feel that. Okay, let's shoot one of these rat hounds. Aimed shot. That was a miss. Man, this Captain Broderick dude is who I aspire to be, man. Amazing. Let's hit him with a burst here. Why doesn't it burst? Burst? Action points 33. I have enough. Oh, there we go. I did it. Cool. Alright, so let's let the bleeding go down. We'll put a bandage on. Actually, let's put a bandage right now. Cool. Need to reload that gun too. Alright, I got my... Yep, What, missing in my other utility slot? Something like, I don't know what. I've got my Molotovs ready to go. I guess we put, no, frag grenades are too dangerous for me. I need to sell those. Actually, they're all too dangerous for me to use. Alright, let's explore the island. This way? We killed all the rat hounds from over here, right? Or all of them in that group. The presence of mind shrooms concerns me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. No! No! Will it chase me all the way back to the boat? That is the question, because if it would, Captain Broderick will handle that, you know what I mean? Let's, get some distance on it, and... Can I take a shot? I don't have enough, MP left, I think. Oh, I'm too far away to take a shot. Never mind. I need to shoot and then move, not move and then shoot. Okay, so I should be able to take an aimed shot. And miss, of course. And then retreat. I don't see the creature in question, but I think he's going to run around that corner. We can run out to here. Still got that strange feeling. Yeah, he's coming. He's running around the corner. I'm just going to keep moving. I'm not scared of one, but there may be more than one, and then I'm dead, probably. Oh, baby. Critical hit, yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Doppelganger. Shoot him. Hello? Come on. Come on, man. Wait a minute. Psionic apparition, immune to all physical attacks. Okay, that explains that. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Not good.
Okay, let's heal. Damn. Now I'm slowed also. No cryo. No cryo. Okay. Okay, I've got... This is timing out, though. What am I? I'm chilled for 1 turn. The strange feeling now says... 4 and 2. Run for Captain Broderick. Don't shoot the wrong one, Captain. This doppelganger is gonna kill me. Oh. I've got a timeout on that heal, too, which is like 4 more turns. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna have to try. What can I do here? Attack him in the light. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, okay. Beware the doppelganger, huh? It looked like it, the light superseded his timeout, though. Alright, well, we need to go ahead and get that heal rolling. We can... rely more heavily on a thrown weapon, perhaps, to work on the Psy Beetles. Okay, this... Oh, yeah, the strange feeling started when I left the light, for sure. I wish I'd have brought a lamp. That was dumb. Alright, so let's get a burst out here. Switch to that. We can aimed shot this guy. Not enough action points. What'd you walk out there for, then? Ouch. Hey, at least we're healed up, you know? And at least we know how to dissipate the shadow by standing in the light, I think. We'll test it again and see. Thank you, sir. Oh, look, he's advancing. I actually wanted to move to that square, not loot the body, but whatever. Damn. Hit him again. Come on, man. Damn. Oh, they're coming for me. Help, Captain. Oh, come on. He has fatigue. Okay, alright, so good. Let's get healed. We got a timeout. Here we go, we're all healed up. We need to stop that bleeding. Band-aids, here we go. Should have just used the band-aids. Or whatever. That's a wasted band-aid, but so what? Okay. So we don't have a strange feeling, and the rat hounds are dead. I'm going to try this again. Maybe I'll just try to light the side beetles on fire or something. Okay, strange feeling once we move into the dark. Can a mind shroom stop the strange feeling? Let's look. 18 seconds, 19 seconds, 15 seconds. Doesn't appear to. Okay, there's the side beetle. And basically what I want to do is just run back to the boat. Nope. Oh. 2 turns of being frozen. Break visual contact. Got 3 turns before the doppelganger appears, apparently. No. I read that incorrectly, obviously. There he is. Alright, I won't waste time trying to attack him, at least. Run to the light, man. Get on the boat, man. Okay, he's in the light. My status reads 2 turns of strange feeling. I'm almost dead. This armor's not cutting it against his psychic attack. I need oh, I need armor that reduces shock damage. That's what it is. Right? Because he's doing shock damage. If I had better anti-shock armor, he wouldn't be hurting me so much. Ooh, that may be a clue for the next episode. Here comes the side beetle. Hell yes. There's another one. Handle it, Captain. Oh, there's another one. There's 3 of them. Look at there. There's another one right there. Here, should I take an aimed shot at this guy? Yeah, let's do it. Uh-oh, Broderick, no. What happens if the captain dies, I wonder? We better not find out. Alright, got that. I want to get healed here, too. Let's use bandage, I guess? Yeah, bandage. Where do I keep those again? I need to put them on my hotbar. That'd be smart. I can't use them during combat. Never mind. Yeah, I'm going to use this health hypo just in case. I can't use that either. Oh, cooldown, 2 turns. I should probably go help Broderick. I'm a little worried about him. Aim. Can I aim shot it? No, not yet. Not till next turn. Dude says I can barely move. Buddy, I'm out of ammo. Oh my god, there's another side beetle. Captain Broderick. Okay, yeah. He's good, he's good. I'm gonna move back into the light, and then my healing should have timed out again. There we go. Cool, alright. We're good. I think there's one more side beetle over here, though. Yeah, right here. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, I didn't reload. I gotta reload. Hey, Captain, there's another creature. See if I can reload now. Yep, here it comes. Beautiful. All right, well, unfortunately, we've run out of time for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to step ashore. Try not to get killed by the doppelganger. Try to find the lost cargo. Hope you've enjoyed this episode anywhere near as much as I've enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, I'll see you in the comments. Take care.